Hi, I'm Joe Frey from WellVilage Club. WellVillage is a group of long-term friends and wellness professionals that seek to simplify the complicated aspects of health and wellness. To get familiar with me, I've spent most of my adult life and career working in the natural products and nutritional supplements industry. As a kid, I started my working career in a restaurant at age 12, washing pots and pans and learning how to cook. Unfortunately, my mom was in a bad car accident at the time and was hospitalized for a few years. And my dad thought it was good for me to start working early and stay out of trouble. And I love food, so working in a restaurant seemed to make sense. I come from an Eastern European family and we all love to eat, drink, and be merry. My parents were always cooking something. Yet our family diet was heavy in red meat, heavy dairy, heavy sugar, heavy white flour, and a lot of alcohol and caffeine. It kind of felt natural for me to work in the food and beverage business, and I moved into restaurant work as I got older in the winter and summer resorts. It seemed the more I learned about food, wine, and the restaurant business, the more I ate and drank. By the time I was only 20 years old, I was extremely unhealthy and burning out in that business. Although I was skiing every day in the winter resorts and swimming in the ocean in the summer resorts, I could not seem to lose weight, and I just couldn't get healthy. I was eating too much food, drinking too much alcohol, and too many recreational drugs, and it was really hurting me. Well, one summer while I was on Nantucket Island, I was having serious intestinal problems, and the medical doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. So my friends suggested I go to the local health food store, and I met a master herbalist there who changed my life forever. She asked me what the problems were that I was having, and I told her, gosh, everything. I had serious stomach pains, insomnia, anxiety, hypertension, joint pain, headaches, stress, heart palpitations, constipation. I was just exhausted all the time, and I was in trouble. Well, she smiled sweetly at me and she said, "Do you want to change your lifestyle?" And I actually said to her, "I'm not sure," like I didn't want to or something. "What do I have to do?" She said, "Well, you're going to have to stop eating most of what you're eating and we're going to clean out your system." And I thought she was crazy, but I believed in her, so I agreed. She gave me a gallon jug of aloe vera juice and a big bottle of alfalfa tablets and told me to use them 3 times a day and don't eat solid food for a week. Well, within 24 hours, my intestines started releasing years of heavy foods and I lost almost 100 pounds in 6 months. I thought I would go back to the restaurant industry when I got my health back, but here I am over 40 years later, still making wellness a priority in my life. My story is unique in that I cannot understand why people still eat foods that are known to cause so many problems. Well, it's because they don't know what problems they cause. Yet after studying with scientists, practitioners of health and wellness, and formulators of nutritional supplements, I asked, how could we simplify all the complicated problems us humans have? So some long-term wellness friends and I decided we could teach people just by helping them to understand the most basic concepts and how the body works. You don't have to go to medical school, just simple stuff. We don't believe it's necessary to complicate the science. So we pledge to simplify the science and help you to gradually change your habits. If you already know how to take care of yourself, great, share it with others. Yet if you're feeling kind of like overwhelmed by all the information that's out there, let's at least help you to understand the basics. In the span of a few months, if you stick to the basics, your body will adapt to the new wellness efforts you're making, and you may be able to avoid disease. Feel free to join our Facebook group, see us on YouTube, and we look forward to sharing our experience and our common sense with you. Take care.